I had complaints that my screen is off. So like I said, on GBP USD, this is the weekly time frame. We've been ranging within this box. Okay, this has been a ranging market, but now we had internal structure that got taken out in the process. Okay, which is here. I've been seeing this. We've been saying this for the past couple of weeks. Okay, when price took out this zone, we knew that there is a possibility for us to now have a downtrend, okay, for price to pull back. And price gave this pullback, right? And we anticipated for price to pull all the way up to 1.86500, which actually did. Please tell me in the comment section if you can see my screen, guys. You are welcome. And for those who are joining us for the very first time, you are highly welcome. We love you so much. And feel free to subscribe to the channel, guys. It's always great having you guys. Okay. So let me know. Can you see my screen? Can you see the charts? So you see, after that, we've had a powerful bearish engulf into the downside. Okay, telling us the weekly is still showing some bearish vibes. There's a possibility for us to continue coming down. But if price pulls up as it is going up like this and takes out these highs, oh, awesome, Glory. Thank you. If price successfully takes out these highs, you see, price is going up. If price breaks this zone and takes out these highs, that's when we say, okay, there's a possibility we have a trend continuation to the upside. And if that happens, we change our bias. We start looking for buys. Now we move down to the daily time frame. Let's see what the daily has in store for us. Okay, and on the daily, you will see we're in an uptrend, creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Hi, Blackbird, nice to have you. Wow, where are you joining us from? Tell us in the comment section where you're joining us from, and are you a trader? Are you a novice trader? Please give me a shout out. Okay, shout out to Blackbird. Nice to have you, Blackbird. It's a pleasure to have you here, man. It's a pleasure to have you here. All right, so like I said, on the daily, you see, let me take out the weekly consolidation box. So on the daily, you realize that if you compress, you had a change of trend here, a change of character. At this point, price actually break the lowest point price got to, right? And now we had this massive pullback, which actually gave us a good fib retracement. For those who use fib, I'm a fib trader. I love fib as a confluence. So it gave us a 61.8 retracement, okay, which was very, very powerful. Oh my God, man. Yeah, I don't know what happened. So what I did was I just stopped the live and started over. Okay, so I think that's why we are here now. So like I said, we had a very good pullback, and the pullback. Now we have the internal trend, which has given us a change of character, telling us there's a possibility for us to start selling. And throughout last week, we were buying this pullback. Okay, so at this point, we start looking. Oh, GBP USD boom. Yeah, man. You gave us that boom boom, man. Thank you, brother. Yeah, so this retracement is the buy we had. Okay, we were buying into the back. So at this point, it is risky for us to continue buying. Okay, it is risky for us to continue buying. Why? Because overall we are bearish. And when you know you are bearish, you should be looking more for sales. Okay, so for those joining us for the very first time, you are welcome. You're welcome to the channel, and feel free to subscribe to this channel, because here we share a whole lot of gems, guys. We share a lot of gems. We actually do this chart breakdowns every blessed day from Mondays to Fridays. And we also have top-down analysis and at times psychology talks on weekends. That's on Saturdays. Okay. Wow. You see, on all my charts, I have this marked out. So I'm actually expecting GBP USD to go a lot deeper, but I cannot be buying unless we have really clear confirmation that that the buys will continue. Okay. So guys, first take a break right now. Click on the subscribe button. We are a multitude here. Imagine just us, everyone here clicks the subscribe button, a lot will change. All right. Click the subscribe button, click the subscribe button as we continue the analysis. Okay. I'm going to give you a breakdown. Tell me any pair you want us to analyze, and also tell me in the comment section, where are you joining the live stream from? Where are you streaming from? Are you streaming from the US, from Australia, from the Europes, or from Europe, from Asia, or from Africa? Anywhere, just tell me exactly where you are streaming from, and let's keep it going, guys. Love you so much, and it's always a pleasure to have you guys here. Oh, my South African people, love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. You are the top, man. You are the top. Thank you. Okay. Let's keep the shout out aside and concentrate on business. Let's talk more business. Okay. So this is what we see on the daily. Like I've told you, we are still in the pullback, and until we have, you see, what you see here, let me just show you on line charts for those who want to understand this thing better. Okay. So we're doing something like this. Oh my God. So we're doing something like this. And at one point, we came down, we took out this low, and now we are currently going up, right? And now that we are going up on the lower time frame, you see it's not just a straight line, it's something like this, giving us a little internal structure like this. On the lower time frame, we'll get there and you'll see giving us something like this. So what are we looking for? At this point, we will not just sell randomly. Okay, we will not just sell from here because price has given us a 50% retracement level. No, we wait for a confirmation. And what's the confirmation? If we can have a change of character on the lower time frame telling us, okay, direction has changed, because now on the lower time frame, you'll see we have an uptrend. Okay, on the lower time frame, we have an uptrend. So let's go down to the 4 hours. Now we are still on top-down analysis. So let's look at what 4 hours has in store for us. And then from there, we keep breaking it down. So since today is the first day of the week, that's why we had to go all the way up to the weekly time frame. Okay, we had to go all the way up to the weekly time frame. And you see where price is reacting is actually from a key level 1.35,000. Okay, and if you come to back, you see that whenever price gets to this zone, what happens? It reacts here, 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 here. You see, it keeps reacting around this zone. So it's normal for us to see the reaction we are having here. Okay, it's normal. This might be a pullback to 1.35,500. Okay, this might be a pullback to 1.35, 1.345. So that's why I don't play with my key levels. I always like to have them on because it makes it easy. It makes it very, very easy. So price might be pulling back to this area, and that's a very that's a psychological zone. Okay, it's a zone where a lot might happen. Historically, price always reacts to from that zone. Okay, so if price comes here, it can give us something like this. Okay, and continue. As long as we don't have a change of character, we are still going up gradually. But now, since the overall trend is bearish, is bearish, that's why it gets risky to be buying here, because this is a premium zone on our Fibonacci. Okay, when you start entering premium, you start reducing your buys. Yes, that's how easy trading should be. Okay, so you see on the 4 hours, we have the trend line we marked out early or late last week. So last week, I marked out something like this. You see, we had boom, 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 telling us the trend line is solid. Okay, the trend line is solid. So price might be coming back to tap on this level and continue going. It's very normal. It's possible, and anything can happen. Okay, price might as well break it and give us a retest and continue selling. Okay, there's a possibility that price can come down, break through it, give us a retest, and we continue selling. That's why around points like this, you need to be very, very attentive. And for the fact that we are already in our premium zones above 50% retracement levels, oh, you need to be very careful with your buys. Okay, careful with our buys. But honestly, guys, if price pulls up to anywhere around 1.36 thousand, that will be a perfect entry. Okay, but we are reactive traders, which means price might as well choose to react from where it is or come up to 1.3055. That's the next measure mid-level I'm expecting to see serious reaction from. Yes, that's a mid-level I'm expecting to see serious reaction from. So price might as well choose to fall off from this zone. So if price decides to fall from this zone, you see what happened? Every time price gets to the zone, what happens? There is reaction, right? Reaction, reaction, reaction. So these are not just random zones. That's why you need to subscribe to this channel, because we don't just say things, okay? We say what we practice. You see, price got here, reacted, reacted, reacted. So every time price gets to the level, it reacts. Okay, we don't just draw random lines on the charts. Okay, guys, so that's what we see on the 4 hours. And let's move down to the 1 hour time frame to see exactly what's going on. Good. You see, 1 hour is still respecting an internal uptrend. Very clear, very clean. Okay, so at this point, what do we do? You can take your fib from these lows to the current highs, and you'll see that the trend line is somewhere around, well, anyhow, the trend line is somewhere around 50%, but we don't know what will happen. So we are just here watching, hoping to see what will happen, because this is the lowest point price got to before taking out the highs. Okay, so it is this structure that took out these highs on the hourly time frame. That's why we had to place our fib from here to here. So that's how easy it is. And if it respects, you see that it's the take profit is in our zone. Okay, the take profit is in our zone. So if we even have to modify the fib to put the final extension level, the 8.6 extension level, you see that it falls around our key level, 1.36 thousand. Okay, that's why you have to understand how to use all these tools. You see this extension level 1.30 1.61 no, sorry, negative 61 extension is at our key level or our mid level 1.35. Someone will say this is random. It's not random. Okay, these things do work so well. You just need to understand how to use them, and your peers will look at you as a magician. Okay, you feel like you're a magician. So for those joining us for the first time, show some love by subscribing and tell me in the comment section, is this video helping you? Is this live stream helping you? You guys should tell me in the comment section if this is actually helping you, if this is giving you a brighter understanding. Because personally, like I said, when I started my journey, I did not have the opportunity to gain all, and that's why I have taken it upon myself to make it available for so many people. If you see most live streams, they'll just do simple breakdown. They won't give you details about strategy, about entries, about stuff that I give. You see, like the setup that just played, the setup that just played out, let me just take you to the setup. Okay, the setup that just played out was shared here live. Like we took the trade together on a live stream. This is not a trade we took on a live stream. This trade actually announced before the live stream, and it happened. That was on Monday. No, it was on Tuesday. This was on Tuesday, and it almost stopped us out, but did not stop us out. It gave us here. We took 1:2 profit, and came back down. Gave us entry. We took, and now look at where we are. Okay, above 1:2. This is 1:5 risk to reward. Okay, so Imagine you having someone giving you signals live on YouTube. These are signals I also trade. Okay. I'm not just telling you things that I don't do. And this one also on Thursday, I actually took this trade live. Okay. We took this trade live on Thursday. I said buy GBP USD now. And most of you bought, and now you are in massive profit. Imagine you ignoring it. Imagine you missing the live stream. So subscribe to the channel so that you always be able to catch setups like this with me. Okay. I don't hide things. I give it to you. So why don't you subscribe? Let's look at a GBP AUD setup I also gave here. Check the last live stream of the week. That was on Friday before the weekend breakdown. On Friday, I also gave a signal. I said sell GBP AUD now. This is it. Okay. I said, go check it. It's there. I said, sell GBP AUD now. And we are currently in massive profits. Okay. So this is what I do always. I'm not seeing your comments. Somebody say something. Okay. So you see, we are bearish on all the time frames on euro. Weekly, daily, 4 hours, bearish, 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 bearish. Guys, we just go